Donald Trump was among 10 or 12 of our civic leaders that did the most to help us. I would put him in a category with George Steinbrenner, Fred Wilpon. There are certain people that really stepped up. They took it very, very seriously right from the first day. And he helped us in so many different ways, including material that we would have a hard time getting because he was in the construction business. Not only his own money, but putting us in contact with people where we could raise money. I started my own charity just for my firefighters and police officers called the Twin Towers Fund. We raised $240 million. We distributed every single penny to the firefighters and police officers' family. And we paid the administrative costs separately. Donald Trump helped us do that. He, Steinbrenner, the head of General Electric at the time, and Fred Wilpon were among the top people that did that, and about 8 or 10 others. And he was constantly volunteering help. And by the way, he did it for years. He and George Steinbrenner were good friends. And whenever a police officer was hurt, certainly killed, hurt, injured, firefighter, they'd always send him a check. And very often they'd send it through a foundation. And I would want them, I'd want to tell the family and Steinbrenner, who I guess was the senior partner in the deal, kind of said he had this biblical view that if you get the credit now, you don't get it in heaven. Right? So very often people would be getting money, they didn't know who he got it from. Donald, I used to call him Donald then, used to participate in that with his friend George. I mean, up until the time he was running for president, no one ever thought of Donald other than a very generous philanthropic New Yorker that would help you. And sometimes he'd go out of his way to help you, in unorthodox ways. Like he'd see that somebody needed money and he'd come up with $5,000. He'll help that person. And he did it for, and the other thing that drives me nuts is when I hear this racism stuff or anti-Semitism stuff. I don't know a guy who's got more friends who are Black, Jewish, Italian, everything. I mean, the guy just likes people. The joke about him is the only color that really was a problem for him, that he had a real fascination for, was green. But other than that, if he could make money with you, then you were really great. It was always merit or friendship. What they're doing to him, wow. I've been in politics a long time. I saw what they did to Ronald Reagan, who was my hero. This is unprecedented. And I think it's simple. I mean, it took me a while to figure it out, Ben, but it's because he's so dangerous. It really is. This is a credit. Maybe it doesn't help sometimes when you're being tortured like this, but this is a credit to how effective he is. They are afraid that he is going to destroy how they have been milking this country for years.
Yes.
Either being very powerful, being very rich. I mean, where would the Biden family have ever made any money other than by bribery, right?
Yes.
I mean, Biden couldn't get his way through grammar school.
Yes.